Hello, everyone. Hello, Dragonlings. Good morning. I has guests today. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. And I have a guest for the first time in a long time who's going to introduce themselves now.
Hi, I'm Athena. I haven't been on here since it's been a while, 2, 3 years. Whenever we were doing this as a thing, as a job, without getting paid. Um, so as volunteer work to the masses. Um, but yeah, I usually write in my journal right now, so I'm getting right back to working on People's Princess, which is kind of a young adult fantasy thing. I haven't read it in a while. It's been a while. So this is the butt kicking I need to get back on it.
At least you know what you're working on. Hi. I know what I should be working on, but whether I actually work on that, I don't know. Hi, Jester.
Mhm.
Hello, needy puppy. What you need?
All the things.
What do you need?
All the
First ogre, now
things.
you. Ogre's
Checking on
tall
the
enough that
mama.
he can squeeze his head into the camera frame. Jester's sitting here with her paws on my chest, and you can't see her
Oh.
because she's a small thing. Come here. Can you come up here? Oops.
Oh.
Sorry. Hello, needy puppy.
Like, and this is where I will be for the rest of the stream.
She's the one that I used to keep like a small doggy bed on my desk,
Mhm.
and she would curl up and sleep in the doggy bed
Oh
2 years
goodness.
ago.
Like a
Now she's
bigger
full
version
grown.
of Toto.
You ready to go down? We have attracted the attention of ogre. Hi.
Like,
Hi.
why can't I go up there?
You are much bigger. That's why. All right, I need to put you down because you're gonna pull my headphones out. You're tangled up, and then shoot. Oh crap! Oh crap! Eek! Can I do this without dying?
No, it was your puppy's plan all along. Death by headphones.
Strangulation.
Well,
Okay, there
you
we go. Okay.
know.
All right, guys. No. Okay, gotta put the arms down. Gotta put the arms down. Ah, being bombarded. Okay, sorry. Hello, everyone. In the comments, we have Nina and Nadim. Hello, good morning, good evening. As I know it is evening for Nadim right now, and I can't remember. Is it evening for you as well, Nina? I know you're in Iceland, but I don't remember which time zone that's in. So I think it is. Poppy Chaos, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So Nina is working on a podcast. I am going to be outlining or re-outlining Hunter's Betrayal. And because I have plans, I have publication plans for 2024.
Yay.
And right before we went live, we were talking about the fact that I no longer like treat this like a business. And guess what? That's a lie. But only because Hunter's Betrayal is like it's now the first book in a series that was published before, and Puck's Choice and Jenna's Story were the first two originally in that series until I wrote Hunter's Betrayal as like a prequel. And next year will be the 10-year anniversary of when Puck's Choice was originally published.
Ah.
So my goal is to republish it on its 10-year anniversary of its original publication, which means I need to have the prequel published first. And
Oh.
while it was written and edited, the editor was like, you have enough material to turn this into a novel, not a novella. So you kind of need to do that. So now I have to rewrite it as a novel and add 40,000 words.
Uh, okay, well, good luck.
So that being said, I'm going to outline that today, and that's going to be my project for August, which is Mama Ward turned me on to this challenge called Aug 80K, and I'm going to attempt to write 80,000 words in August.
But
Most of that being in Hunter's Betrayal.
didn't you do like 100 or 1,000, a whole bunch of words in a day or something like that?
I've done
I was paying
10K days a
attention.
lot of times,
Mhm.
and I have streams set up for Wednesdays and Sundays on all throughout August because I don't have any other plans at the moment.
Mhm.
Swim is ending soccer turns out doesn't start until the end of August. I thought it started like beginning of August and doesn't start until the end of August. So I have nothing as of this moment
Glad you're adding
planned with
that
the
in.
kid. 4-H project, the final project books are due the 15th of August. So that's the only thing that I have on my plate right now. And it better fucking stay that way.
I enjoy how you're adding in room for the chaos, though. That's always nice. Mhm.
So I plan to attempt 10K on Sundays. We'll see
Okay.
how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I might succeed a couple of times. I doubt I will succeed all of the times.
I know that you did really well on the ones that you had previously.
Mm-hmm.
You either did it or got real close to it.
Yeah. And honestly, my goal for Wednesdays and Sundays, since I do have those days off, I don't have a 10K goal for those days. I have a 5K goal for those days,
Mhm.
just to give myself some wiggle room. And if I do hit 10K, awesome.
Yeah, that's less words you have to write later.
Exactly. So, but all of that is dependent on if I can finish this outline before then. So that's what I'm doing today. Hey.
August 80K sounds insane. Incorrect.
It does.
But
But
I
that
mean,
being
that's the
said,
thing. You break it down and it doesn't. No, it still sounds terrible, but bearable,
yeah.
terribly bearable. Mm-hmm.
So I'm a binge writer. I do better when I do like lots of writing followed by days of nothing. So that's what makes this more insane. Because the way I've worked it out, I write daily.
Yep.
And I have it planned out so that on Wednesdays and Sundays, I write 5K on those days because those are my days off. But I still have to write 1,500 words on the days I work.
Yeah. No. Nina, she's got everything already all set up on here, so all you have to do is just hit notifications, and yeah.
And I posted the schedule to my community tab because I was being productive that way.
Look at you being all productive and shit. Congratulations.
Now if only I could do the same with like Instagram and all the other social medias that I'm on.
Yep.
Or maybe even send out a newsletter every once in a while.
No, you're asking way too much. Oh, by the way, my puppy is right here
Hi,
in the
puppy.
doorway.
He's like, you can't see me. I am not
He's
here.
a beagle. He's little and fat.
Hi, cutie.
That is Copper. And of course he hates being on camera. Hi, Bubbas. Yep. No, not a little puppy. 40-pound beagle puppy who's 14. So no, not by any stretch of the imagination.
My old man puppy who never gets on camera unless I kind of force him to because he's always hiding underneath my husband's desk. He's turning 15 this year in September.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
he is, if he makes it to 15, he will officially be the oldest dog my entire family has ever had. We had another dog that turned 15 and died shortly afterward. She passed away shortly afterward. So he will be the oldest dog. And honestly, there are days that he scares the shit out of me. And I'm like, are you going to make it and live through till tomorrow? And then the next day, like jumping around and playing. And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's the worst part is I come home from work and it's like, you better greet me at the door. I better hear the arroos of happiness.
Nina asked if he's wearing a tie or does he always have such regal natural markings?
So we lovingly call that thing, it's a harness. It locks in the back because he has no neck. So anything like a leash or a collar just pops right off his head. So we lovingly call it his bra. I had to wait till you were done drinking. Yeah, so it's just a harness, and we just call it his bra. I mean, no, seriously, we take it off and we start itching his back, and he's just the happiest puppy. He does this, his nose starts dripping. It's great.
That is awesome. I love it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get us set up for our first sprint since I apparently haven't done. What the heck? What the heck is journeys?
I don't know. Mm-mm. Is your puppy always shy? Yes. Yeah, he doesn't like me taking pictures. He doesn't like me taking video. He sees my camera out and like this, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm good." Mm-mm-mm. So yes. No, we tried, whenever we first got him, we tried putting a collar on him, and he, of course, he's a beagle, so he is a Hoover tracker on 4 paws, went to go do something else, and off went the leash right off the back of his head, and it's like,
Zoop.
"Raw for you." Mhm.
That is awesome. I love that. Let's see. Share screen. Timer. I'm also going to be growing sunflowers in the forest app.
Ooh, shit, where's that? Okay.
Do you want me to make a group room or
Yes.
okay, give me just a second. I got to remember how to do that. It's been so long since I've done that. Plant together. And I'll put a code on the screen.
If one fails, all
Real
trees
quick.
wither. God, that's real nice.
Let's see. Oops, banners. It's been so long since I put a forest code up. I kind of forgot how to do it. 3S. Because if no one joins your room, it tells you that you can't do the sprint.
Oh.
So then you have to switch it back to the regular stuff. Okay, 3S9Y P49 SG. Okay, save and show. There we go. That's not what I want.
No, I am not marking this as sleep.
Huh.
There you go.
Huh. Ooh.
What are you doing over there?
I am playing with the screen. It said I could change the layout, edit the layout. So I was playing with it.
Now is an excellent time for procrastination. Yep.
Shh. People are adding the code and join the room. Okay, that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
We're just waiting for people to come in. Otherwise, we're gonna keep playing.
Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Haha. It didn't really change much, but made it prettier for me on my end.
No, I was gonna say I still have the black and gray fall leaf of doom, so we're good.
The leaf of doom.
Mhm.
All right. All right. It is 15 after the hour. I gotta go ahead and start the sprint. I see at least one person has joined, so we can.
Yeah,
is that
that's me.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
That is fine. So I'm going to put up today's prompt. If you're new here, you do not have to use the prompts. I just put them up there in case you don't know what you want to write about, but you want to write something. So it's just there to look pretty otherwise. And yeah, we're going to grow some sunflowers and we're going to write for 25 minutes. And where did my thingy go? Where did my timer go? It moved my timer. That was nice of it. Okay. All right. So we're going to start writing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
goodness.
All right, that is time. Oh my goodness. So I went looking for the original draft with the edits from my editor, and I didn't have a copy on my computer. I knew that because I've been reorganizing everything and trying to get everything in one place versus on like 3 different places.
Yeah.
So I had completely deleted the file from my computer knowing I had it in my email. Except when I went to my email, it wasn't in my email because I cleared the cache in my Google, and apparently it sent everything I had saved to different files to the fucking trash can.
Yep. I already had a story of mine that I did for the last Nano that I was in. Just it's gone. It's completely gone. The People's Princess one I'm working on is from 4 years ago. So I did the same thing. It so sucks. Yep, that look right there.
I think I have it because it says that there is 10,331 emails in my trash. And a lot
So
of
it's
them
in there
are the ones
somewhere.
I've been saving. So it's there somewhere. I just have 10,331 files to go through. Still, this is after getting rid of 1,000. Because that's what I spent the whole sprint doing, was getting rid of 1,000. I'm so mad. So note to self, if you get emails sent to your Gmail and you want to keep them, send them to a different email that will store it forever without telling you you have no more space. Because apparently when you have no more space, the first thing that happens is they send all of your emails that you've saved to files to the fucking trash can.
That's ridiculous. You can search within the trash bin.
I have been.
I was going to say, I think she's been like swimming through all
my folders that I had created are now labels apparently, and so I've been searching by label to put things back where they belong. But still, it's a fucking headache, and I don't know why it would fucking do that. Like, that makes no sense. That seems like a flaw in the logic.
Yes.
Oh, you've run out of space on Google. Let's take all of your saved emails and send them to the trash can.
Yep.
Really?
Oh, this one is big and important. Let's just throw it away. You don't need
forever.
That. Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Oh, Flogic. I love that. Hi, Ms. Swift. Hello. Looking forward to planting. Oh, look, what? That reminds me. Let me create another room for our next sprint because I had planned on outlining a story today, but apparently I'm going to go through emails all day today instead.
See, that's the whole thing, is that you had a plan. Just don't. You have ideas. You have wants. You have a road that you'd like to go down. Don't have plans.
Nope. Never. Mm-mm. Not allowed. Hey, that's funny. That one says 3 Sam. 60.
A sunflower is not a tree.
It is a plant, though.
It is a plant.
Okay. That should be correct. 3 Sam G. 6D SG. Okay, that's good. Cool. And people wonder why I don't make plans. This is why I don't make plans.
Oh, I already know how that works.
we make plans and the universe laughs. Yes, it does. Nina got 540 words. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm sitting
glad
here.
Somebody was doing something.
What did you do, by the way?
So I've got to page 4 while I'm just reading in general, knowing that I have a massive Mary Sue plot hole ahead of me. So I read it once and went, oh no, she's getting everything way too quickly.
Whoops.
So yeah, I know that that's looming ahead, and trying to make it not sound like an elementary school book. Like trying to make it sound more adult.
So
and explaining everything.
that reminded me of something. Whenever I'm doing like editing, I don't use Grammarly. I don't like the fact that Grammarly, once you install it, will start. I know you can turn it off, but
Mhm.
anytime you do an update, it turns back on. You have to go through it all over again, and to me, it's not worth it. So I don't like the fact that it like edits your emails and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't have Grammarly. Instead, I use Hemingway app, and I
Mhm.
have plans to get Pro Writing Aid. I think that's what it's. Yeah, I think that's the one. It's similar to Grammarly, but it's its own entity and costs lots of money. Anyways, that one. Um, so I use the Hemingway app, and it tells you what grade level you're writing at, and I am
Ooh.
consistently at like between my short stories are always like 3-4 grade level,
Mhm.
which is I'm okay with, and then my novels are always between 5th and 6th and 7th grade level. And
Mhm.
again, I'm okay with this because uh, uh, one of the reasons I don't write a lot of smut is because my kids are always like, "Can I read what you wrote?" And I'm like, "Nope."
No,
So I
not right now.
stopped
You
writing it.
can't.
So I stopped
Well,
writing smut.
yeah.
And so I was like, "Yeah, it's got violence and shit, but here you go."
Yeah. No, you can read it. I prefer you not. It is readable by you, yes, but no.
So it doesn't bother me that it's on like a 5th, 6th, 7th grade reading level, and even the short stories
Mhm.
being at a 3rd grade reading level. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Well, isn't it because a whole lot of people just don't read now? We have movies, we have things like that, or no time to read at all. Didn't oh god, didn't society actually kind of like take a few steps down to where we don't
Hmm.
read at a college level or whatever? It's more like, oh look, the dog is jumping over the fence. Go dog, go.
My oldest has a reading learning disability with reading
Mhm.
and spelling, so um getting her to read anything is a chore. And right now
Yep.
I was like, when she first started reading and she wanted to read nothing but graphic novels,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, you're reading, I don't give a shit, I don't
Mhm.
care, read what you want. And now they're like, she's going into 7th grade, she should be reading on a 3rd or 4th grade reading level at least, and she's still reading kindergarten level. And I'm like, well, you know what, at least she's fucking reading.
Yeah, she's reading. Can she comprehend a little bit what you guys are talking about? Cuz or do you have things in place for her to make sure that not everybody can be on this level with everything whenever you want them to be at this level? It just
Yeah. Like I get what they're saying, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? If we keep trying to push it, like how far can we push before we make it so that she doesn't want to read at all?
yeah.
Again, because we finally got her to the point where she wanted to read, and
Mhm.
like she's picking up books on her own.
Mhm.
And I have a feeling if I push too hard, we're gonna just reverse all of this work.
Yep.
So while
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
pushing it
it'll
a
turn her
little
off to
bit,
reading.
I'm pushing it a little bit, but at the same time, if she doesn't get to the reading level they want her at, I am okay with this. I don't think she's ever going to read college level like I was when I was her age. Because I'm one of those people
Mhm.
that I was reading college level books when I was her age. And now I'm like, I want the dog jumped over the fence kind of books.
No kidding, right?
I'm
I
like, I
want to
don't want
not
to
use
read
my
Moby Dick.
brain. Yeah. Don't give me big words with many syllables.
Right?
Mm-mm. Well, then what about if she's reading graphic novels, what about light novels? Because at least they're
Mhm.
tied into anime, and you can be like, look, this is what they're doing in the anime. This is how they're doing it. So there's a little bit of a light novels are like this big though.
Yeah, she's really into Five Nights at Freddy's right now. In fact, actually,
Mhm.
I discovered there's a new movie coming out, and I showed her the trailer last night. She's all like, "Yes!" And I'm like, "It's on a streaming service we don't have, baby doll."
Did you so Markiplier came out with the new one, uh the Ruin or whatever it is, the new game, and he's playing it now. So that's he does YouTube stuff. It's not very scary. It's actually kind of interesting, but
She
yeah,
likes
he'll
horror, so even if it is very scary, she's good with that.
yeah,
But
that's he's on YouTube and he's
yeah,
playing. He think he's got like 4 parts of it right now.
I think she watches him.
Mhm.
But all of that to say that she's been reading, like how we've been pushing her and getting her to read some of the higher grade level stuff is that the Five Nights at Freddy's has books as
Yeah.
well as graphic novels.
Mhm.
So anytime I see one and she doesn't have it, I buy it, and she has been reading those. Like she devours
Fantastic.
them.
Lovely. I'm
Yeah.
glad that it's something.
Hmm. I will take it.
Yeah.
I'm super busy next week, so I made a schedule I really have to stick to. Immediately knew I have no chance. Yeah, I feel that, Nina.
Mm.
Google Docs. I actually do not use Google Docs until I'm in like the editing phase, and the person that is editing my work only uses Google Docs. I prefer sending Microsoft Word files, and I try not to use Google Docs. But yeah, I've heard about the whole AI debacle. It's actually been in their terms that they would use. Before AI was such a big thing. It actually, if you read through their terms, I'm the weird that does. It did say that they can use. You know how it does the spelling corrections with the little red lines and stuff like Microsoft Word does.
Mm-hmm.
It has always been in their terms that they will use your work
Yep.
to modify and adapt their program. And all they did recently was change the wording to include AI, but it's been doing that all along technically.
Yeah, you're using their program. They can use your stuff.
Yeah. So,
And that goes with any program.
but now that AI is such the big thing, the wording of it, all they did was change it so that it says AI in that description, but it's pretty much the same term that has been there all along with you using Google Docs. So I am not a fan of AI. I I'm one of those people that is, while I'm not like gung ho Skynet's going to take over the world kind of thing, at the same time I'm like, we have automated so much stuff that has put people out of business
Mm.
that I'm like, I don't want to let robots do that for me, especially since robots can only do so much, and then after that it's like they're going to fuck up anyways too.
Yeah.
It,
I honestly don't think that the
eh,
higher ups that do the AI are smart enough to even make Skynet right now.
no, but at the same time I feel like we will get there eventually.
Oh yeah.
It may take millions of years. We might destroy our planet first, but
I think that with the technology jump that we had like 40, 50 years ago, if that,
mm-hmm.
it'll be closer than that, and I
Yeah,
really hope that I'm dead before that shit happens.
right. But I just I have mixed feelings. I feel like AI is good for some things, but other things
Mm.
I'm like, can we not? Can we just not?
It's good as a helper. It's not good as a good job.
I know I'm
It's
brilliant that way.
it's good as a helper. It's not good as the person running the show.
Right. And I feel like there needs to be a human element involved afterwards, even after AI has done whatever it is you want it to do. I feel like
Mhm.
someone needs to proofread, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that teachers encourage reading comics where you're at,
Mhm.
Nina, because while some of the teachers my daughter has had has been like, hey, if you can get her to read comics, that's awesome. That's better than nothing. Others are like, that's not a fucking book. She needs to be reading a book. And I'm like, she's
It's in a
reading, shut up.
book. Yeah. Uh that's gonna be like drones. Dude, Amazon was gonna start the whole drone thing till people started, shooting them down in Arkansas and Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So those things cost so much money.
Yes. I feel like drones would be like the perfect solution for jobs like delivery, especially like out where I am, where during the wintertime, we can't get deliveries to the house because no one's going to come up the hill of doom because the trucks aren't 4-wheel drive and they
Yep.
cannot make it up the hill. There's times we can't make it up the hill in our little car. So, like, I
Yeah.
get it. And that would be the perfect time to use a drone. Like, they could sit at the bottom of the hill, send the drone up, and deliver the packages.
Yeah.
It's not going
Yeah,
to
but
happen, but
you're not gonna send them from a hub either because all it takes is one stiff wind and a false hope to knock that thing out of the sky too. It's
whoops, your perishables landed in the river. I'm sorry.
yeah. Here, I'll give you a $5 refund for your $50 shit.
Yep. Uh,
Mhm.
I write in Icelandic. They have no idea what's going on in my documents.
And I really wish that Elon would get out of fucking Austin. I live in North Austin, so I watch the Tesla plant being built, and that space is massive. Like you
Mm.
can go on the expressway, and it's over here, and it just keeps going like into the mist. It's really weird.
Oh, dear goodness. Conscience Trafford. You know what? I will say this, Kate, about the Elon Musk stuff. If he could make a machine that makes it so I can take the movies that play in my head and puts it into words onto paper, I am all for it.
That would be
But until he
dangerous
can
for
do
me.
that, mm-mm.
Everybody would understand, would like hear my thoughts. That's no good.
I just want the stories. I just want the stories out. Because all the stories play as movies in my head before they ever turn into words on paper.
Yeah.
So if he can make that, I will like him forever because I've been wanting that for years.
Yeah, that would be
But
really convenient.
until then, I'm just like, you're just another human being and you're boring.
Yes. Or to record dreams. That would be great because most of them I forget or they're just like wisps and it's like, okay, cool, till I have a random bout of deja vu in the middle of a bad time. That's like, oh, that's what that was. I can't do anything about that. I'm going to forget it. But okay.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Also not.
I'm setting us up for another sprint and I clicked the wrong button. Oh goodness, this is why we can't have nice things, Skye. Alrighty. I feel like we've chatted for a bit, so
Yeah.
might be time to do another sprint.
It's
I
the
gotta
problem
go
with
through some more
having somebody
emails.
else on here is that it's like, here, we're just going to talk the whole time. You wanted to be productive? Ha, fuck that.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so here's the prompt for anyone who wants it. You don't have to use it. We're gonna go ahead and do 25 minutes. I'm gonna go through emails. I don't know what y'all are gonna do. Write all the words, edit all the words. I know Nina's working on a podcast. It's one of these days. I think you mentioned one time, Nina, that your podcast is in Icelandic, so I cannot listen to it. But I still want to find it and like listen to the words and be like, oh, that's a pretty language. I really wish I could speak it. I might go find it anyways. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do all the things we're gonna do. Stop talking about like AI taking over the world,
Yeah.
kaboom. Here we go. Let's 25 minutes. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. that is time.
Yay.
How'd you
Fantastic.
do?
I got interrupted by a tiny human who's down here and doesn't want to be involved in. Yeah. So you can barely see your head right there. Ah.
Nice.
What? Do you potty?
and you have puppies that don't touch your nose. Whack.
What do you want? You want to go outside? Can you wait until the next sprint?
No, must go now.
Can you wait?
No.
Why are you looking at
Pee
that
all
tunnel?
over the place.
Please don't. No.
Create small pond.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna set up another room. We grow another tree. Homo sapiens kidus interruptus.
Yes, very much so. A lot. Mm-hmm.
Yes, gesture. Give me a minute. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 3. I got more emails deleted. I'm down to 8,000 now.
Oh, wow. God, that's so much. That's ridiculous.
I'm hoping that when I finish getting everything said and done, I will have an empty trash can, first of all. And then all of my emails that I needed to save will be back where they belong.
That would be convenient.
So. Yeah. But this also tells me I need to unsubscribe to some emails that I'm constantly getting daily. So.
Yeah, I've got the same thing in the promotions tab or whatever it is, and I'm like, and delete.
Because a lot of these are emails I've never even opened, and like mostly it's just for the reminder to me, like obviously I've got mail. I am interested in these things. Like I have it so that's still giving me. I used to have a masterclass subscription. I no longer have a masterclass subscription. I couldn't pay for it when it was due for its annual subscription fee.
It's expensive too.
All things considering, what all it entails, it's not that bad. I just didn't have it at the time. But I still constantly get their emails because I want that mental reminder, hey, you do like this, you do want it again, and that helps me. But at the same time, they're sending me one email a day and sometimes multiple a day, and I'm just like, I don't need this kind of reminder.
Yeah.
But the moment I unsubscribe from it, I will forget all about it as if it never existed in the first place.
Yep.
So, it's fun.
Your head's popping up right there, kid.
Ooh, Nina found some research material. Nice.
My daughter's become a whack-a-mole. Fantastic. Oh, but you need to be. I think that would be very helpful for everybody. I just bop you on the top of your head. Why?
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
Yes. Skye said you're more like a bop it. Are you sure? Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Why did you headbutt me?
I hear my chillins in the other room, so I'm going to check up and see who's awake during the next sprint. I'll give it 2 more minutes to see if anyone else is going to join the room, and then I will get us started. And as soon as I start the sprint, I will go check. I will let the dog go out, and I will go check, see what's going on in the rest of the house.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I guess I need to write down that I am going through emails, which was not on my list of things to do today.
Oh, it wasn't part of the plan?
No, it wasn't. Stupid emails. At least I caught it before 30 days, because apparently after 30 days, I have it set to delete emails forever.
Oh. So
I've still got access to all those emails that went to the trash can, But if I'd waited probably another week and a half, I wouldn't. So all of them would be
Oh,
gone
no.
forever.
That would have sucked.
At least I discovered it now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, puppy. I know you want to go outside. You have
See, and I
another
enjoy
minute to
that your
wait.
puppy is right there and my child is sitting right here. It's like, hi, tiny human. What can I do for you? And why are you still right there?
Yeah. I just. I am annoyed.
Tell me how you really feel. Goodness.
Oh, I love that. Who let the dog out? Woof, 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 woof. Sorry. Now she's just staring at me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I am very happy that I discovered it before it was too late, because that would have sucked.
Mhm.
Because then I'd be emailing, being like, hey, I know you sent these things to me, but
I need you to resend them.
deleted them accidentally without knowing.
Yeah.
But now that makes me want to email everyone I know and be like, hey, by the way, I know you use Gmail. Check this.
Yes. Oh, there she goes.
And I missed it. That's okay.
Well, the funny part is that she'll make little videos and stuff on her tablet, and then
God, why does it do that every
she'll
time?
just anytime that I'm like, hey, you want to get on here? You can say hi, and she's like, nah.
No, no, Mom. No, thanks.
You can hear the jingling of a full bladder over there.
Alrighty. I think the last time I did a sprint, because we've done 2 sprints now, and I think the last time I clicked the same prompt we'd already done.
Mhm.
Oops. Oh well. Why didn't you say anything?
Because I thought that it was just going to be the same prompt for the whole thing.
No. I usually do different prompts.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so distracted and just so distraught. My whole world's been turned upside down.
No, it's not. It's just in the trash.
Light it on fire. It's a dumpster fire now.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to do this prompt. In the future, if you ever see the same prompt twice in a row, go ahead and let me know. Be like, Skye,
We just did this.
we just did this. You fucked up. Fix your shit. All right. Let's go ahead and do this sprint. We're going to do 25 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now I'll get my life together somehow.
My dog has melted into a puddle. So I'll move the camera. So he's got for everybody else, he's got a adult size beanbag. That's his. It's been his since I got it. It was never mine at all. Yeah. So he has it's turned into a jelly bean because his fat butt is in the middle. And because he's older and his back legs have been hurting him, his hips have been hurting him. So sometimes he'll get up there, sometimes he won't, and sometimes he will get up there properly, and then his poor fat butt. Well, hold on, let me see if I can get this over. His poor fat butt will slide down, and we get a small puddle of dog. So that's what we're dealing with today. Is he just slid right down. And I was watching, I was just watching him, and he was just flop. It was great. I have puddle of dog.
39QX, 5FX. And now my dogs want to come in.
Of course.
It's because I'm talking. Now they're interested in what I'm doing.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Hi, Misty Kate. I see you came in.
Dog
Paula also just
just
appeared.
one dog.
Let's see.
Pile of dog.
Yeah. Nadim ate dinner. Dog pile. Dog puddle.
Mm-hmm.
I've had dog piles where I've been buried under dogs.
I'm so glad that mine isn't in the mood for any of that nonsense, because I'm like, he's not a licker unless you have food on your face, and then at that point, it's your own fault. Yeah.
We don't generally let our dogs lick our faces. The hands are okay because you can use hand sanitizer right afterwards. And like everything but the face, basically.
See, and my dog is too fat to lick his butt, and he doesn't really go out and eat anything unsavory short of grass, so...
That is not true for my dogs. So, pass. And even if it were true, honestly, I still don't know if I would want them licking my face. Just because they have very stinky breath.
Yeah, that is the bad thing with Copper, is that it's kind of bad in the morning.
Morning breath, Bubby.
Yeah, in the afternoon, of all things.
Do I have a drink? I have a water. Okay. Give me a second. Give me. Need more hydration. And apparently so does my mouse.
Oh, good Lord. My nephew's birthday is on Friday, and I keep forgetting how privileged these children are until I see their birthday list.
I tell my kids they better be happy with socks, because sometimes that might be all they get.
Dude, you can dye socks. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with that. Yeah, I wanted toe socks whenever I was growing up. I wanted weird, obscure shit. He wants a hammock. And goalie gloves I can understand because he's in soccer. I get that. But a $150 mouse, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Is it a gaming mouse?
We're going to go with yes.
Okay.
But he's 11. No.
No. Make puppets.
Yes.
Make puppets. Though I don't know. I follow a puppeteer, and sometimes he talks about the cost of the puppets he's made for the theater stuff he's done. And I'm just like, puppets can be expensive.
The amount of stuff that one has to put in for that, it's not just, go find a stuffed animal and put your hole up the inside, put your hand up the inside, just,
It's not how it works anymore.
No.
That'd be funny, though.
Yes, puppy, I know you felt. Don't look at me like that. I didn't pull you down. I get the whole look of, why am I down here? Because your fat ass slumped down there. That's why. Poor monster. Hi. Oh, my poor old man. Hey, buddy. Hello, baby. I don't know.
He's
Come
like,
here.
"Mom."
Come here. Oh, good lord. Yeah.
Oh, look at that face. He's just like, mother, why have you forsaken me?
Yes. He's my good boy. Mwah.
Nina's kids asked for dinosaur bones, real dinosaur bones, because there was an auction at a museum.
Oh.
That would be. I posted something to Facebook. I shared a post from Facebook. Hold on, let me see if I can find it so I can just read exactly what it said, because that comment reminded me of it so much that now I have to. I have to talk about that. Let's see, is this one it? Nope, that's not it. Let me just go to my page. It'll be so much easier to find.
I like how he's just looking at himself on the screen, just like, okay, well, this is fine. This is fine.
Okay, so it was a post from like Twitter that was shared on Facebook, and it says, "Are there science camps for adults? Like, I just want to help someone dig up dinosaurs or count mushrooms or weigh turtles for like a week," and I'm like, yes. And so, like, I want to do that. I want to go pretend I'm on Jurassic Park and be a paleontologist just for like a short time. Like, I love this idea.
Yeah, let me just dig shit that's not important, please, because I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yep. Yeah, don't put me at the actual dig. Put me at the hole where you think something might be, but you're pretty certain nothing's there.
Let me make pretty sandcastles for you.
Ninja Turtle costume. That is awesome. He's mesmerized by his own cuteness.
Yes, he is.
And my doggos really want to come in. So I'm going to set us up for the next sprint so that I can go ahead and let them in.
Okay.
Let's see. This one. All right. And I think we're ready. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the next sprint. I don't know how many sprints we're doing today. Until I can get through this email, apparently.
Oh, goodness. We're going to be here forever.
No. I cut it down to like 5,000. So we're not going to be here. I probably won't do it for that long, but yeah. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start this next sprint. And then 3, 2, 1, let's go. right, that is time. How'd you do? What you do? Let me know in the comments below. I think we have time to do one more sprint, so I'm going to go ahead and create the room for that. And then we'll wrap it up. 7Z 3SG 3. Now I can look at the comments. Funny thing about that prompt is that Mama Ward mentioned that I should make a writing prompt book, and that got me thinking. And so what I did is, first thing I did was the dream that I had the night before. Most of my story ideas come from dreams. I turned it into a prompt that would fit on to StreamYard. So that's actually one of my prompts.
That's cool. I know that you had gotten like a book of writing prompts or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had the whole, I'm starting to see the whole choose your own adventure stuff again. And it's like, oh, I could write that. And it's like, how do you write that on digital? How does one, okay, so you click at the bottom instead of turning the page, but it's like, how is that gonna work? Yeah.
So now I'm going through, and basically the book I've been writing all the prompts in that I've been getting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear goodness. I've been going through those now and being like, which ones were ones I came up with and which ones are ones that I found.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see if I have enough to make a writing prompt book, and I don't think I do, but that's okay.
No.
I don't know if I used that prompt or not. That's okay. We got time. So what'd you do during that sprint?
I caught the ADD bug, and not only did the kid come in here and ask if she could go to the grocery store with me, which it's a big grocery store halfway through. She wants to go home. She thinks it's boring. Why did she not bring her Kindle? So,
Love
and then
those.
yeah, and then the channel girl with the dogs had a new dog on there that she was bathing, so I watched that. I caught
Fair enough.
ADD.
Fair enough.
Oh, because there's only 1 3, not 2. Ta-da! Yay! I moved my camera, and now my camera's all fucky. Oh my god. No, that's about as good as it gets. It's either that or I move the cord and then the cord's in the way and I feel like it's gonna drop, so it's good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Look, more of my messy room.
Everything's on fire.
Yes. I need s'mores. I want the big marshmallows. Nom nom nom.
I love choose your own adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments now.
Yeah, they're recently starting to pop up again, and it's like, ooh, I could do that. I think that would be fun to write. And then I realize it's not so much fun to write, because it's like, okay, well, you have 2 events that could possibly happen, and then do you want them to snake back into one, or are they doing their own thing? And it's, boy. That was a lovely thought.
The choose your own adventures, I love reading them. I don't think I'll ever be able to write them, but it just reminds me so much of that one thing that went around where it was like, you're an author who releases not a book with 9 different endings.
Oh.
And you wait for the fans to find all 9, to realize that at first that there is 9 different endings,
Mm-hmm.
and then you tell them that there's a 10th ending that has never been written. like you didn't really write it, but you tell them there's a 10th one and watch the chaos that ensues. And that
I
reminds
feel
me
like
so much
that's a
of the Choose Your
Brandon
Own Ending.
Sanderson thing.
I don't remember who first said it, but now it's become like this thing. It's popping up on all the TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, oh, that's hilarious. I love it, but it's so evil.
Yes. Or each one has a different cover or a slightly different cover.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
Yeah.
JC.
I want to be that big of an author where it's like, yeah, I did a different ending for this. Good luck.
Yeah. No, I have no desire to write that.
Mm-mm.
But if you want to be evil, that is a perfect way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something that I would do. Yeah.
Misty Kate reread some old chapters, but no word count. That's fine. I'm sitting here going through emails still. I am down to 3,259.
Oh, good God. Oh, that is so much. But how much of it is junk mail and how much of it is stuff that you went, oh shit, I actually need this?
A lot of it has been junk mail, or like I was saying earlier, subscriptions that I keep only because like I want to make sure I remember them so I can, sign up for stuff later.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of it's been. So I can't complain too much. Yes, kiddo, what's up?
Can you help me donuts?
Yeah, you can have your donuts. They're your donuts. I just didn't want you to have donuts plus chips plus lasagna last night and like fill yourself up before the lasagna was done. Dinner was done.
Can I say hi to them?
You're not even on camera, just so you know.
Hi.
Now you are.
Hello.
Your hair's a mess.
I know.
It could be so much worse.
It could be worse. It used to be worse. Now it's so much better. It's much easier for her to take care of it now that it's cut without needing help, which is cool because half the time she doesn't want help. Please don't hit my head.
I was.
I know, but I'm just saying don't. Please.
Hi, everyone.
They say hi back. I forgot to tell you. Miss Swift got 12 words plus more read through and note taking. Hey, and I haven't even found the email I'm looking for.
Oh.
So that's great.
I'm going to eat my donuts now.
Okay, you have fun eating your donuts now.
Donuts sound fantastic.
When we went to the swim meet. Sorry, I just passed my gaze over Miss Swift's comment before I started talking. Apparently, that's what came out. So before we went to the swim meet, we went to the store and got some breakfast. We got a dozen donuts, and I was like, everyone can have 3 donuts because there's 4 of us. And she wasn't with us, so we just held on to her donuts all day, and then now she can go eat them. So, yeah. That's okay. All right. I'll give it 2 more minutes. Let anyone else that's going to join the 4-step join, and then we will start this next sprint. I'll go ahead and start setting up for it now. I'm in your head now. Yes, you are. Congratulations.
Oh. Welcome in. Not only is it vast, but the people who are here before you are really perverted.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I am a coconut.
You are a coconut? Oh, do I still have a donut in there? Let's see. How many donuts are left? Because you only get 3. Looks like someone started eating on mine.
No.
Someone started eating mine. How rude.
Gwen.
Rude.
Sure, we'll blame it on the other one.
Was hers.
I gave her 1. That's okay. I'm just going to try this and see if it's tasty because it's the cinnamon roll one. And I was not thrilled with the chocolate one. Okay. Anyways. Carry on. You can have that back. She can finish that donut. I just want this little bit. Just because I'm snackish. I'm rude. So. Go away. Have fun. Do your chores after you eat. Weirdo. Okay. What was I doing? Getting us set up for the next sprint because we're going to start that very shortly. We can delete that one. This one's the next prompt. Where am I looking at? This one for the timer. There we go. We're all set up. We're going to go ahead and start writing. Got 25 minutes on the clock. Do whatever it
Yay.
is you're going to do. I'm going to continue going through emails. I'm having the time of my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
All
She
right.
said sarcastically.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, that is time.
And you got all your emails cleared and you found all the things you wanted to, right?
No, but I've gotten a lot closer. I think I have 1,133 left.
Jesus.
This is taking me forever.
This
But
is a life lesson that nobody realized you were going to get taught there.
yeah. So for those who
Ooh.
have not been here for the entire stream, I don't usually save documents to my computers once they come back from an editor. I have them in my email and I send them to a folder for editing. Recently, Google told me, "Hey, your storage is full. Do you want us to automatically get rid of some stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Click. Discovered today that meant my emails saved into different folders too. All of my folders are empty.
To be fair, it didn't specify if it was important stuff. It was just all stuff.
Yeah, it cleared everything. So, and I did not realize that included Gmail too. So, note to self in the future, if it ever asks that again, you manually delete stuff instead of letting it do it on its own, because it'll just get rid of everything. And now I'm going back through the trash because luckily I discovered this in time, and I have started with over 10,000 emails and I have gotten it down to 1,000. And basically what I'm doing is looking for the emails that I had saved, which are now labeled instead of saved in their folders, and deleting everything but those and moving all those back to my inbox to reevaluate.
All your life decisions. I mean, emails.
Oh my God. What I had planned to work on was outlining Hunter's Betrayal, which I'm hoping to publish this time next year.
You used that B word again.
So, for future reference, if you get anything via Gmail, since it is a Google account and you have so much storage space, if you want to keep them, if Google ever asks you if you want them to get rid of stuff for you, say no. Just say no.
Remember that DARE program we had whenever we were younger? Just say no. Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
From 10K to 1K. Impressive. Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't found half the files I was looking for, so something tells me, like, I don't know what emails it's showing me in the trash, but I feel like it's not showing me everything I had once saved in folders. So that's fun because that means my next thing will be emailing my editor and being like, "Hey, so you know how you sent me those files? Can you resend
Google's
them?"
being a dick, and I kind of need you to resend them.
Yeah. The next thing I'll be doing is going through like my sent files, because usually I reply saying, "Hey, I got it," and hoping that it will have the chain.
Oh.
But like I'm missing files from where cover artists have sent me final files. Luckily, because I pay via PayPal, I can go into my PayPal and just see what I've bought and be like, "Hey, I need all these files back." But it's still a pain in my ass.
Understandable.
So we just added like 10,000 hours more worth of work that I didn't need on my schedule.
It's because you made plan.
Shit, you.
You had a list of things you wanted to accomplish today.
I did. And I got one thing marked off so far, and I've marked off the other one because I wrote it funky. But look at my list of things I need to do today. None of it's going to get done because I'm doing this shit.
That is whenever you just make an arrow to move it over. It becomes future you problem.
This is fun, guys. It's great. It's great. Oh, lessons learned. So, in the future, when I get something I want to save to a folder, I'm going to make sure first I forward it to my other email address that's not related to Google. so I can have a copy of it somewhere,
Yes.
even if it's only in my sent folder. Oh my god.
Not the learning experience you wanted today.
No.
No.
No. This is not my idea of fun.
Oh. That's a lot. That 5 terabytes is a ton. Mm. Yeah.
No. That sucks. Google keeps asking me if I want to upgrade my storage, and this makes me think yes. And that makes me think yes too.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
That's so much. I have a
Hi, Cat
terabyte
Bob.
hard drive and I've barely put a dent in it with like random pictures and shit. So yeah,
This is why I've started deleting. So I usually film with my phone, and I've got it so that it syncs everything to Google Photos, which is great. Makes things so much easier for me since my Mac and my phone do not talk to each other since it's not an Apple phone. But that means that when I finish editing vlogs, I delete the original clips.
Yeah.
From Google Photos. And I used to keep them so that I could use them in other videos if I wanted to or needed to. But now if I want to do that, I'm going to have to watch tons of vlogs that I've put together instead.
You know how we were talking about Skynet and we're talking about Google an awful lot. And I was just like, yeah, Fitbit just I think Google just bought Fitbit and I'm like, son of a bitch, this is no good.
Dear goodness.
The great and powerful Goog.
Everything is becoming a monopoly and I don't appreciate it.
Isn't that illegal?
There's loopholes and a lot of these bigger companies can find these loopholes. But yes, it is very illegal and they're still managing.
Just want a loophole where somebody gives me that money.
And it's funny because I was having a conversation with my husband yesterday. We were on the way back from the swim meet and I had picked him up from work.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about how like dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we it all started with the writers' strike that's going on right now with Hollywood and all that. And we delved into the fact that of monopolies. And I was like, I fully admit that the Mouse House is a monopoly and a monster. Like, I fully admit it. But if they came up to me today and said, hey, we want you to write for us, I would do it knowing full well I will probably never, ever get paid for it. And I would probably faint if they were like, we need you to do a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I would be like, yes, wholeheartedly, yes. Oh. But I know I would not ever get paid for it. But that's like dream come true stuff kind of thing. And I know it's a monster, but I'd still do it. Oh.
Yep.
And
yeah,
Miss Swift. That is a monopoly that's found a way, all the loopholes to not be a monopoly. And part of it's because they've branched out to so many areas. They're not just TV. They're not just books. They're not just video games. Like, that's how they get around it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, Miss Swift, I noticed that my Fitbit now connects to my Google account. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fine and all. But, you know, can you not let me know that while I'm stirring up like something like this, that it goes, hey, are you exercising? No. Or whenever my anxiety randomly sparks at work and it's like, hey, I noticed your heartbeat was up, but you're not moving. Are you dead?
Are you okay?
No.
I am not.
Yeah, gosh. Marvel and Lucasfilm. Yep. Yeah, and there's a reason why Floridians call that thing the rat and why he wears gloves for the lack of fingerprints. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love Star Wars, but since it's all been moved since Disney bought it, I will fully admit that I probably haven't watched half of what's come out now. Like, I am a fan of the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And while I've seen the other movies in that 9-movie spread, and I like all of them, I haven't watched a lot of the side stuff.
Yeah, the branching off is a little too much. And it's like, okay, we have all of these independent authors that are doing so many awesome books and things, and just even if you want to go to Barnes and Noble, go pick up a book. Go make that into a movie. Just don't fuck it up. I don't
That's the
know.
problem. Too many people are fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And I understand all the creative licensing and stuff like that, and I'm all for it in some cases, but when you go so far away from a book that it's unrecognizable from the book, why didn't you just write your own damn script and not
'Cause that
call
would've
it the
been
same thing? Like,
'cause
seriously.
that would have taken people.
True story. People they don't want to pay, by the way.
No kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, can't afford another streaming service is why my daughter will not be able to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie because that's only coming out on Peacock. And that's one streaming service we don't have, and I don't have the money for it anytime soon.
Oh no, we're paying like what is it, the top tier for Hulu, which we still get ads on, even though it's no ads. And
Yeah,
they're like, oh no, you'll still get ads. There's just less, to which I agree because there's like 3 times less ads, but still,
that's cool.
I'm paying
But
for no
still,
ads. Can we not have ads?
yeah. As far as streaming services go, I have Hulu, Disney Plus, and what's the third one that's tied into that bundle?
Netflix.
No, I have Netflix separate. There would because I'm through Verizon, you got the first 6 months of Disney Plus. Maybe it was just Disney Plus and Hulu.
Mhm.
But that package deal, that's the only reason I've got both of those.
Yeah.
I thought there was a third subscription, but maybe not. And
No, because I
then
think that Disney and Hulu are a couple. They're dancing the same dance right now, which is
and-
great fun.
yeah. And then I have Amazon because I had Amazon Prime and I have Netflix. So, but that's all I
Yeah.
have and that's all I plan on getting like anytime soon.
The shitty part is that all those together and cable might cost less with the internet and a phone, but
Mm.
not the point. You won't get
Yeah.
half the stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't feel the need to constantly watch 15 different news programs either telling me the same stuff.
Yeah. And I don't even watch half of it. Like I
Mhm.
keep track of what I watch and except for 3 movies, I haven't watched a movie or TV show since like April, May.
Yeah.
And the 3 movies, I watched 2 of those at the swim meet when we went to the swim meet last weekend and we were camping out because my
Mhm.
computer was fully charged. I had brought the hotspot and I was like, we're going to watch a movie before we go to sleep tonight. And that's what we did 2 nights in a row.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's the only reason I've watched anything recently, honestly. That's okay. That just be the way it be sometimes.
Mhm.
But all right. I think we have streamed long enough.
Yeah, I think almost 3.5 hours is a good amount of time.
Yeah. I only meant to stream for like 2,
Mhm.
but then we spent a good chunk of time talking during that first like hour and a half. So oops.
It happens.
It does. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us today.
Mhm.
Athena, do you want to go ahead and do an outro? I haven't done an outro in so long because it's just been me on the screen.
Yeah. Okay, so my name's Athena. I normally do right now on my channel I do planner stuff. I play with a happy planner, just trying to get back into the creative mode. Other than that, I'm creative at work because I work over at Michael's and I deal with humans and I just don't want to. Anyway, but yeah, I am currently working on editing People's Princess, which I have been for the last 3-4 years. It's been a struggle. So this has helped me get through it. And it's been fun. Yeah. Yes.
It actually has been fun though.
Mhm.
It's been weird to stream with someone because I've gone so long without streaming with someone that I forgot how it works.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
if anyone ever wants to stream with me, I am always all for it. Just let me know and I'll message you wherever you want to be messaged at. I have
I will
Facebook,
message you
Instagram,
anywhere. I have
Discord.
all the
Like,
messaging systems.
yeah, I really do. Like if you want a text message with a link, I will send it to you via text message. I'm just saying. But if anyone ever wants to join on camera, feel free to let me know and I'll get you a link. Because I love having guests. I just haven't had any for a while because I stream at weird times.
Mhm.
That being said, there is a whole schedule posted in my community tab because I have streaming galore going on in August
Mhm.
because Mama Ward said something about doing hashtag AUG ADK. And now I'm going to attempt to rewrite Hunter's Betrayal, which is supposed to be between 70 and 75K in the month of August. So
See, and
I'm
the
gonna need
horrible
a lot
part
more
is
screaming.
that, yeah, my brain is like, oh, we have a shiny for that. We could just pull out of our ear and put on the computer. And it's like, please don't. Please don't do that. Don't do that. But we've already pulled out the chalkboard and we have different colored chalk and sticky notes. And it's like, oh, no, we could do this. And it's like, please don't do that. Don't do that.
Please stop. Please stop. Skye, why are you giving me ideas? Stop.
Yep.
All right. Well, that being said, I will be around more often. If you don't know who I am Skye. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. And I will be attempting to write 80K in August
Just don't
with
put
lots
it
of
on your
streams
Gmail.
involved. Yeah. As I try to finish a story and a rewrite. But I have to find it first because my editor sent me edits and they're not where they're supposed to be. So maybe I'll be attempting this challenge actually, now that I think about it. So, anyways, I hope everyone here has a lovely day, a lovely rest of their day, whatever time of day it is in the world that you are in. And I'm gonna go before this gets any more weird. All right, we're gonna end this. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.